Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. This is Friday Night Frosthaven. And here we are, not in full effect just yet, but we understand that the moment's coming soon. So hang tight on that one. But here we are, guided by voices, lurking while playing Fire Emblem. I might have asked you this last week, guided by voices, but which Fire Emblem are you playing?
Engage? That's the new one, right? Engage?
That's the latest one, yeah. I didn't play any Fire Emblem of any kind this week, but what I did play, pursuant to our conversation last week, now that I think about it, Slay the Spire. I had a very successful Slaying the Spire week. It ate up all of my limited free time, but it was worth it, arguably, because because I was able to complete Ascension level 10 with the Ironclad, the Silent, and the Defect. So bringing them all up to Ascension level 11. And then by the system I follow, that means I am now clear to attempt Ascension level 12 with my Watcher. I'm a Watcher main, but I like to stay well versed in all of them. So I only keep them one level behind.
Yeah, I've never played, but that's probably how I would play it as well. I like to keep things even. It's how I oftentimes end up over-leveled in RPGs, because most RPG games where you have various level of party member, like Pokemon, for example, where you catch Pokemon later in the game who are probably lower level, and I always just stay and catch everyone up, which inevitably leads to my main gaining a few levels, which inevitably leads to me leveling all of them up to those few levels, and then I'm horribly over-leveled by the end of the game.
Yeah.
But symmetry is important.
I was forced to learn to relax a little bit about things like that when I played Pool of Radiance earlier this year, because I had a half-elf cleric magic user fighter, and that means every 3 experience points he earned translated to 1 towards gaining levels.
Right.
And then I had some characters that were just single-classed.
Yeah, I feel like older games punish that sort of behavior a lot more, especially in terms of like what you're doing with those older games, which is playing them for an audience.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard for people to be like, okay. So today I have limited time to play, just 3 hours. So I'm thinking I might gain like 1 or 2 levels. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grind. No, and I'm like constitutionally resistant to grind. Like, if I can help it, I don't want to engage in a video game activity in a way that is like work.
Right.
I want the video games that I play to be fun, and if possible, I like when my job can be fun too. I as little as possible in my life that can feel like work, the better. So that's how I generally try to keep it. Okay. Oh, well, Rich is only a couple minutes later than he said he'd be. So I don't think we worry about him just yet.
No. If anything, this is a return to normal for Rich, which he's been very punctual the last few weeks, which is unusual for a man who has 2 young children.
Well, he was away from his young children. I think
Still unusual, James. Just an explanation for why.
Yeah. I think that it's unusual, but not inexplicable. It's extreme. It's very explicable.
So maybe while we wait for Rich, we can recap where we're at.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't we pop over to the scenario screen? We are picking up a scenario in progress, but you haven't missed much, folks, if you did not see part 1. Because we had an outpost phase last week, and it certainly ate up most of the time. So we played 2 rounds of scenario 37, The Dead Mile. Now, it's kind of unusual, because the scenario is called The Dead Mile. It's an escape scenario, which means the scenario ends when we all get to some escape location and escape. Stand on the escape tiles. The game tells me in advance what the layouts are going to of the map tiles are going to be. It's not until we open the door and I go to the section book that I learn how the rooms are laid out, but I know how the tiles will connect. And here's everything that the game has given me for the Dead Mile.
So right off the bat, you can tell this is a very short mile.
It is the same one room that we're in again, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
The book has never, and even Forgotten Circles never, played unfair with this tell you the map tiles that you need bit. That has been honored when it's come up.
Now, you suggested before that there
So-
might be a gimmick here, that there's a door at the end of this next bit of hall, and when we open that, we will be asked to like move the first tile to the new tile.
Yes. See, because I wasn't born yesterday. Hey, Rich is here.
Oh, Rich is here.
I hear him. Let's
I've
bring him
I've
on
heard
in.
a siren call.
All right, here we go. Adding Rich to the show. And I'll take us back to the gang screen, and we'll do some quick introductions and get back down to business. Player 1, playing the human banner spear Sparkles. It's Rich. How you doing, Rich?
Hello. Very well, thanks.
Good.
That's my new one. I'm
Okay.
changing my gimmick.
All right, then I will have to change how I set it up because hello is not a response to how you do it.
No, that's the gimmick.
Okay, all right, I get it.
Hello.
Okay.
Very well, thank you.
All right. Oh, the whole thing is the gimmick. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this new era.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 35 marked the. It's season 2 now.
Oh man, I got a big old hand left. Oh yeah, we only did 2 rounds.
You only did 2 rounds, yeah.
We only barely just started. I'll do
Don't
the
be too
entire
impressed
recap
with yourself
over again.
yet.
Player 2, we know she exists. We've seen it recently, but you haven't,
Yeah.
and you probably won't anytime soon. Lauren. Player 3.
I'll be seeing her next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Halcon.
Aha. I was like,
Yeah.
is this a thing with me? No, I'm not going to go to Halcon.
No, you're not going to Halcon.
No, but cool. Awesome.
But
Yeah.
I'll see Lauren there a bunch. Probably drop in on any panel she's at.
Yeah. Seems to make sense that you would catch
Mini
it.
World Masters. We haven't hyped it in a long time because Lauren
Oh,
hasn't been here. She
why?
hasn't
Yeah.
deserved it.
We don't.
Yeah,
We,
why
yeah,
would
Why?
we don't owe them that much promotion.
We don't know any
Friends
of
of the
those people other than
stream.
Lauren that I know from Frosthaven 3 times.
Oh, come on. No, I didn't go to the farm guided by voices. Lauren wandered here from the farm a few times in recent weeks, which has been lovely. Player 3, playing the Inox Drifter, the biggest hobo. It's Greg. How you doing, Greg?
Pretty good. Yeah, I went to the dentist today. Got my
Nice.
teeth all cleaned.
How'd you do? Reviews
Oh,
are in?
great.
Yeah.
When I hit like 27,
Mm-hmm.
suddenly my teeth just decided they were done, and I've never had a cavity or anything of note since.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get you. When you
hard-
started out there, I thought you were going to tell a story about how you don't have real teeth anymore.
Nope.
You're like, when I was 27, my teeth decided they were done, so we got those rotten teeth out of there.
No, I just
And
mean
now my
I just
new
mean
like,
that,
Shumax 3000s.
my partner's always very jealous because she has a far more rigorous dental hygiene routine than I do. Mine is
You got something
it's
in my
very bare bones, but it works. So why
Yeah.
do anything different?
Awesome. Good. Well, congratulations, Greg. I also went to the dentist recently. It went great. Although it was suggested that I not brush quite so vigorously. The dental hygienist said, she was like, "So, when you're brushing your teeth, do you brush pretty hard?" I was like, "Oh yeah, hard as hell." And then she was like, "No, you shouldn't though." And I was like, "Oh well, never mind, not that hard." I mean, that was just. But apparently.
How about you, Rich? There's new teeth in your house every day, right?
Nah, we're a ways away from that.
Ways away.
Well, that's not true. In the normal people world, we're like a couple months away. But well, maybe, and Rich and Ethan were late teeth guys, so
Huh.
we'll see what Lily does. I think Hannah was probably a normal teeth guy.
Yeah, that seems like something that would have come up at some point. You would have heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you recall, James, when we met, my last baby tooth had fallen out but wasn't fully grown back in grade 10.
Whoa, grade 10.
I didn't recall that only because it's been replaced by the much more significant high school tooth story where you smashed the teeth out of your face and had to have multiple
Yeah.
reconstructive surgeries.
Yeah, and one of the 4 teeth that I lost was the fairly new one. Like it
Oh
was,
no!
Oh man, rip
it
off.
What a brief life.
it was like 20 months old.
Wow. I mean,
No, that's not true. But like 2 years.
yeah, my teeth did not come in late when I was a baby, as far as I know. But I did, like, I didn't lose a single tooth until like the 4th grade, I think. And
Yeah.
I lost my last baby tooth in the 9th grade at a party. When I was like, oh, what's going on in my mouth? I got like something in my tooth. And it just like popped right out. And I was like, oh, that's probably not the coolest thing I've ever done.
My high school tooth. My high school
You worry about that in junior high.
story is just greatly upsetting my friend Gray, who one year got their wisdom teeth taken out, and the side of their face swelled right up. They were out for like 4 days of school. Where I got my wisdom teeth taken out a few months later, and not only did I get them taken out on like a Friday and was up back to school on Monday without any issue, but also apparently my dentist beat some sort of record. Not sure if it was just a personal record or some sort of local record, but he got all 4 of them out in record time. He was high-fiving nurses afterwards.
Wow.
So,
were they like pretty close to the service?
I guess. I don't know. I didn't ask any questions. I was in grade 9 and I didn't really have time for that sort of relationship with my dentist.
All right.
I by the end of high school had a really good relationship with my dentist. We saw each other
quite
three times a week for like a year.
It was quite a time.
But look at my face.
It's normal.
It's mostly where it's supposed to be.
It's relatively ordinary. Scarcely off-putting.
Can't even tell that part of it once was hanging off the other part.
Jesus.
Player 4. Boy, we're really getting to know the players tonight on the intro segment. Player 4, your host here at Dream Street, playing the Aether Boneshaper Megara. It's me, James. How am I doing? Good. It was a really, really busy week. Like the kind of busy where it's just like, oh man, just like every activity ends so the other one can begin, not so there can be a lull between activities.
That's just life, James.
Yeah. I did
just living.
I got those 3 Spire runs in, but one of them was a literal lunch break. Like I did the whole winning runs start to finish in 1 hour while preparing and eating my food. It was the fastest successful run I'd ever had. But otherwise, I pretty much just like, even on my Thursdays where I work pretty late into the evening, and on Mondays, normally I start a little later in the morning to compensate for the fact that I'm working well into the evening. And this week I just kind of just went to my desk and started working as soon as I was done eating breakfast. It's been busy, but hey, here we are, running down that dead mile. So one more time from the top, the dead mile's...
Why is Sven so big?
He's a big guy. I worked hard on him. I, being Megara, the Aether Boneshaper.
Yeah.
I did nothing personally to make Sven.
Well, you have to collect the bits that make up Sven, at least.
That's true.
It's a lot of bits.
But once again, the Boneshaper did that. I didn't personally. So this is an escape scenario consisting, supposedly, of only 2 map tiles of equal length, one of which we have almost cleared out after 2 rounds of play. Now, I wasn't born yesterday, so I know there's some bullshit coming our way. Just a tidal wave of bullshit coming our way. But what I'm interested to find out is exactly the nature of that bullshit. So, without further ado, let's find out together.
I would like that.
All right. Well, it's round 3.
These are discard, not lost, you stupid idiot.
All right. If nobody else does anything about the traps this round, then Sven, the Stitched Atrocity, will march right on to this particular trap, triggering it, clearing the hex, and immobilizing himself in addition to doing half damage. I can easily heal Sven next turn. But he won't be able to move next turn either. So it will be a disadvantage to Sven. But
And Martin said I can't put a
we
put a
cannot
guy there.
summon the reinforcement directly onto the trap. Although you could summon him and then tell him to move on the next turn. But that would be a 2-round thing. And by then, once again, Sven will have already just leapt into the trap. So what I'm saying is either if we want to accept that Sven's going to do that, I can act around the middle of the round. But if we decide, if someone else has a plan for neutralizing at least one trap, then I will act very late. And let's.
Is Sven only going through them because it's the closest route?
It's the only path available that would get him to an attack.
Okay. What if we want to make this a 2-round process, I could move Sven away from the trap so that when he moves, it's just towards the trap.
Okay.
Yeah, that's doable.
Do we want to make this a 2-round process though? Because what it feels like this scenario could be deceptively long.
Yeah. I'm fine with you just healing Sven if you think he can take it. Yeah. Like, I don't want you to lose Sven. But
no,
if
the only downside is that we won't have Sven for another round because he'll just be standing there. But he can attack from there as the room is currently set up.
Mm-hmm.
There's traps. There's no way for him to go around. Eh?
No way for any of us to go around.
There's no way forward but through traps.
Yeah, but all of us except for Sven can jump, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about James. Can the...
No.
So somebody's got to disarm that trap or else somebody's walking through it. I say, why not Sven?
Yeah, like Sven is the one who should probably take the hit if no one has a different neutralizing trap plan.
In a perfect world, the reinforcements would take it because that's sort of his role.
Yeah.
But it's Sven's just gonna do it, and we're really just delaying the inevitable at this point.
Yeah, you can't tell this Sven anything. Actually, you know what? I could use the Horn of Command now that I think about it, and stop him from doing anything. But he does seem like the one who should be doing it anyway, right? I can't think of a better person for the job.
I say yes.
Okay. Well, I will act middle of the round then? Would you like me to try to go early?
I'm going pretty late.
Okay,
I'm going early-esque, not like super early. Okay. Hopefully before the monsters, but it's maybe not. We'll see what they pull.
These guys shoot, right?
Yeah, they shoot.
Yeah.
And I'm like range 2 from them.
Yeah, from one
range 2 and range
2
3.
from one and 3 from the 2 from this one.
Do they shoot? Do they shoot big?
I don't know what the
normals have attack 3, so they shoot fairly big-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can absorb some hits if I need to.
I have the Soul Pact if disaster strikes.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm moving up as well, so I'll be equidistance from them.
Okay,
so
well then
everybody squish in. All right.
Then I'm not gonna go late.
Okay, ready, team?
Yeah, ready.
All right, put them up. Boom. And sound off. What do you have, Banner Spear?
21.
21. Okay. How about you, Drifter?
26.
26. Okay. The living spirits will follow the two of you with a booming scream attack, and the Boneshaper will take up the rear. So Banner Spear, get us started.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a javelin at the closest guy. So attack 3, range 3.
Pull it.
-1.
-1.
No damage.
Shield 2, no damage.
Bad.
That is.
And there's wind in the air.
Okay, that's good.
Now I'm gonna put my boots on and jump over the trap. Move 3.
You gonna blow the door?
Should I blow the door?
Yeah, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we could be completely
a ton
destroyed,
of stuff,
but you never know.
Well,
a huge amount of stuff.
I can also add a +3 move by blowing the door, so I can
You can retreat.
I can fuck off if I
Seize an
need to.
advantage. There are options.
That move was with the bottom of Meat Grinder, so heals me 1, and now I have Regenerate.
Nice.
Nice. All right. We are going to 70.1 in the section book. 70.1.
Hope it just says you win.
Nope. It's the Dead Mile. And yes, we got it. There's a gimmick. There's a gimmick. Okay. Let me get to work here.
All right. So.
Okay. Everybody get ready to remember the distinction between rubble and debris.
I don't even know the distinction between rubble and debris in real life.
I don't think it exists in real life. I think they're synonyms in real life.
I think they're close, but maybe slightly different.
They're probably slightly different.
Rubble is waste or rough fragments of stone, brick, and concrete, etc., especially as debris from a demolition of buildings.
Okay, so it's a square rectangle thing.
Yes.
All rubble is debris, but possibly not all debris is rubble.
Debris is scattered pieces of waste or remains.
Oh, it's like turtles and tortoises.
Maybe?
Isn't it like all tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are tortoises?
Yes, all tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles. Not all turtles are tortoises. Turtle is actually the group name for the entire species and includes tortoises, river turtles, ocean turtles. Technically, the name for the ones that live in water is terrapins, but we personally don't use it here in Nova Scotia. Apparently, other places in North America and different places of the world do use it. And it's also a super weird thing.
Well, they certainly don't use it in New York City.
No, those are sewer turtles that fight crime. It is a super weird linguistic thing, though, because there are some places who call all of them, whether they're land or sea-based, tortoises. There are some places that call all of them terrapins. The correct thing, like from a biological standpoint, is to call them all turtles. But then, like, it's a complete hodgepodge of who calls what.
All right. Great vamping, gang, but we got some work to do. Greg, could you please add the Ruined Machine as Monster 6 in the console?
Sure thing. Here we go.
And
how many of these are we adding?
We are going to add... hold on. There it is. Okay, boom, it updated. Great. We are going to add normals number 5 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
And elites number 3, 2, and 9.
Well, lots of guys.
5 total ruined machines.
That's choking this hallway. That's no.
Yeah, so ruined machines have decent hit points. 6 for a normal, 9 for an elite. They both have move 2. The elites hit at 2, and the normals hit at 1. You cannot poison a ruined machine. The cool gimmick move that the ruined machine brings in its ability card deck is to self-destruct an attack, which causes it to self-destruct. Here, maybe I'll move this down here. Here is the room that you face, Rich.
Okay. Could you explain it to us a little bit? Is there text to read here?
Yes. I just wanted to get it down. All right.
Okay, I'm seeing now the debris versus...
Yes. Debris has a little bit more wood in it than rubble. And it's a gray stone rather than a brown stone.
Is that there's a functional difference between them?
I'm imagining
debris are obstacles and rubble is difficult terrain.
Yeah, so the brown single dudes are difficult terrain with a long the two gray dude. The two hex gray dudes are just obstacles.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Okay. Undead are a sure sign that nothing good lies ahead. The creatures dwell where death and decay linger. It comes as no surprise, then, that shortly after leaving the undead behind, you find more corruption. Huge mounds of discarded skeletons have been heaped on either side of this hallway, the remains of humans and quattrals left here to molder. The smell is intense. Stale blood and dry rot stings your throat, but you must move forward. As you do, you notice that other things are mixed in with the dead. Bits of metal and glass glimmer in the low light. Cracked mechanical shells and half-bent legs. Old tools, ruined and tossed away. This is a junk chute. A tunnel where refuse is left for time to pick over. But not everything here has accepted that fate. The bodies are starting to move. Several pale shapes shake loose from the piles. Metal arms and legs scrape their way out, and, before you can think, several machines manage to pull themselves free from the mass graves. They clamber into the hallway like awkward puppets, and just behind you comes the familiar sound of spirits returning for another fight. Special rules. At the start of each round, spawn one living spirit at any empty starting hex. It is normal for 2 characters, elite for each second spawning for 3, or elite for 4, always. Okay, that's unfortunate for me.
Well, it's at the start of the round, though, so it's not this round.
Yeah, we're okay this round. And actually, I am going to skedaddle, so that's good. But what is the rest of your plan, Banner Spear?
We should probably move back.
Well, we should find out what the machines are doing.
Oh yeah, what are they
first.
going to do?
Am
I allowed to know that before?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. That happens immediately.
At 56, so after everybody, very last. One moment. There we go. Going last, the ruined machines will do signal jam. They move their normal movement, which is 2. They muddle all within range 2, and then they suffer 1 damage. They are not attacking.
Well, if you want to get muddled, you can just stay where you are. You could even move up if you want.
I should move up and get as many of them to take damage as possible and just take the muddle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move up.
Okay, how far do you want to move?
Do you have?
I think I can only move 2 to get. Like I have moved 3, but I need.
Yeah, you can go 1, 2 to here, or 1, 2 to here.
I'll go there.
What's that space in between?
This is
rubble,
no. But then this is debris. Debris.
Oh, there's debris there. I couldn't see that at all. It's behind the.
That's true. We're pretty cramped in here.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Wait. So that's just an obstacle. I can't stand there.
Can't stand there. Yeah, obstacle.
That'd be a really cool place for me to be able to stand.
It would be. Yeah, I agree.
Yep. I'll third that.
I would love that for you, Rich.
I am adjacent to 2 of them, though, right?
No, you're adjacent to 1.
Sad.
Yeah.
There's no 2 option.
No.
No.
No, they're packed in a really obnoxious way.
Sad.
It is.
All right. So.
Okay.
I'm done.
James.
Drift away.
Move me 2 up onto that coin there. Or treasure, I should say. Or loot. I'll get the terminology eventually. Not the one on the trap, but the one that is not on a trap.
1, 2.
Yep. As part of that, I heal 2. And then I'm going to use dual bow. So it's an attack 2 targets at range 3. So I will attack both of those 2 men.
Excellent. So that's living spirits 1 and 5. Do number 1 first.
So number 1, +1. So that's 1 damage.
1 damage. All right.
That's 3 in total. And then the other one is a +2 immobilize, but that is also a kill. So
boom. You can't get any more immobilized than dead.
That is my turn, so I will take my loot.
I've heard it said. Okay. All right. Nicely done, Drifter. You gain loot. your loot is a single coin. The least exciting form of loot.
The least exciting form of loot.
Okay. So, unfortunately, the living spirits are doing booming scream. Oh, wait, no, we're okay. This living spirit is going to move to here. And that gives it the most range 3 targets it could possibly have while moving 1. And it could only move 1 anyway. I was worried it was going to get onto the trap. But it can't. But from here, it can attack both Sven and the Drifter, which is bad. This is an attack -1.
Bad.
So attack 2 on the Drifter. Attack 2, pulling it.
He can also attack me, can't he?
Oh, he sure can, and he has 3 targets. Wait, it's complicated though, because this is a wall. So he does not have line of sight to you.
Doesn't he though?
Good for me.
No, Martin. Wait. Oh no. Yes, he does.
But through the door, yeah.
It doesn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't touch that corner. It touches. Yeah.
Yep.
Touches the ends. Yeah.
Ah, bummer. Okay. Well, -1 on the attack on the Drifter, so that is a 1 damage attack.
My shield makes it no damage.
All right. Attack 2 on Sven, the Stitched Horror or Abomination, Atrocity, +0. Sorry, Sven, for all of it and everything and so much more. +0. That's 2 damage to Sven. It's okay. He'll still survive his idiot move here. However, that's 2 damage. Okay. 2 damage to Sven. He's got 6 hit points left. And then the Banner Spear. Attack 2, pulling it, +0. 2 damage. There's no effect there. So the living spirits are done. It's Sven's turn. Sven has 1 focus. This living spirit. So he moves to onto the trap, which he triggers.
Takes some damage.
Taking 4 damage and being immobilized. But he's still alive. And that's what's really important here. He's got 2 hit points left. He can't move this round, and he can't move next round, which might make him a sitting duck, depending on what the new living spirit gets to do on its turn. But now...
Can I move him?
Not while he's immobilized.
Okay.
But now...
Even if it's not... Oh, it is Grant. It's not move. It's Grant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But now, he will do an attack 3 on Living Spirit. Greg, did you record the damage on Living Spirit 5? The one that died?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Then...
Oh, I was still clicked on it, so it might not update until I click away.
Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. So, now, he's attacking. This is an attack 3 that causes wound. So a really good chance of getting this thing killed. +0. 1 damage and a wound. Frustratingly, this will be the second thing Sven killed without getting credit for the kill this scenario.
No, I did 1 damage to him, so this is a kill.
Oh, right. I did, because the thing hadn't updated. Brilliant. All right. That's 2. And hey, on this long, long dead mile, who knows? Who knows how much there could be? Okay. I cannot afford to step onto that trap, and yet I'm very sad that I can't move further than I can move on my turn. It is my turn, the Boneshaper, and I'm going to move 4 with the bottom of Dark Tidings. 1, 2, 3, I guess. And then, I don't think I was going to summon Reggie, but I don't think I should summon him behind me, or should I?
There's a new one coming in one of the... Does it say specifically which one? Could we gimmick it and just put them far away? No, we have to summon them close to us, yeah?
As close as they can get to us, yeah.
Yeah, then he'll probably be in range if you do that.
Okay. But if I guess I could drop him right here, and it could be his thing that he's going to hold the back line for as long as he can.
Yeah, that's true too.
Okay. I'm going to give that a try. Let's try having Reggie bring up the rear.
Let's try having him mount a defense here.
Reggie the Protector. Raging Reggie. Protector of all.
Good old Raging Reggie.
All right. Good job, Boneshaper and co. Ha. Best of luck slaying the Spire, guided by voices. I have not played Fire Emblem Engaged, nor have I watched a video to hear the voice acting, but I have heard comments to the effect of the cast is annoying and people saying, man, I miss the old days when Fire Emblem characters weren't all like this. Greg, did you record the damage on Living Spirit 1? Yep.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Okay, I don't know why that was my end not updated, but I fixed it now.
Oh.
All right,
Okay.
The Ruined Machines will do Signal Jam. None of them have to move to get a target. All right, that's exactly what I heard guided by voices. Amazing combat, which is nice because I enjoyed three houses, but the combat was, even on hard mode, I found you kind of barely had to think about tactics. Which kind of
Is this a ranged attack?
Yes, it is. So none of these ones have to move to do it. But these ones will start to move towards when they can do it. They have moved too. So Elite number 3 will move like that. And then Normal 2 and Normal 9 can do their boom thing right now. Muddling the Banner Spear. And then Normal number 7 will move. They all take 1 damage, Greg.
Yes, I will record
and
that.
The Banner Spear is about as muddled as you could possibly get.
Fairly.
And that's the end of the round. We're going into round 4. The wind has waned.
Disappointed they didn't move forward.
We will be spawning a
normal
Living Spirit 8. We'll bring back to the 4.
I'll take his damage off. Okay. Should I? I mean, I can slap down a movement, but I won't be able to move this turn. Or I can.
Do I want to back up and have them chase me to the other room?
Oh.
Or keep them stuck there?
I forgot to use my flesh shield, so Sven untakes that first 2 damage.
Okay.
From the booming screen. And
I think that would just create an untenable bottleneck. So I don't know. It might be better to sort of hold them on your side.
Do these guys have retaliate?
No.
Oh, they seem like the kind of people who would.
At first, guided by voices, Ascension mode seems super intimidating and hard. And then eventually, if you really get into the game and just keep playing it, like I barely notice, except for the Ascension changes that like put a card, like a curse card in your deck right from the start. Otherwise, like I'm barely aware that the monsters are tougher and stuff. I think if I went back to normal, I'd be stunned by how easy it was to kill enemies.
Unless I go late and these guys move up, I'm not going to be able to do an attack this round. So I can either prep for next round, or I can... Well, I can actually kind of do both. If I do this, okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go late. If they end up going after this somehow, because I imagine these guys have some very late moves because they are ruined machines, then I will prep. And if not, I will move up and attack one that moves forward.
Okay.
So, Rich, if I leave you moving back to you, but I personally, for this round at least, I need them to move up if I'm going to attack. But at least one of them will move up anyway, because he has to go around this. He has to go around this nonsense to get to you anyway.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I gotta do... Here's my plan. Okay. I'm acting quickly so that Reggie can leap into the action, and I'm going to take care of Sven and myself. so that we can carry on next time. Is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm not. I have to shuffle both of the enemy ability card decks. Oh, man. Shuffling one, shuffling the other. Ability card decks are too small to be worth riffling. Oh, I'll shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Alright. Okay. Is everybody ready? Yes, we are. Round 4. Put 'em up, team. Boom. And sound off. What do you got, Banner Spear?
10.
10. Okay. I bet you're going first. Drifter, what do you have?
76.
76. That's not going to do it. I'm going to go next at 18, followed by the Living Spirits doing nothing special at 48. The Ruined Machines are doing another Signal Jam, so that worked out okay for us.
Oh, sweet.
And then the Drifter will bring it on home at the end. So, Banner Spear, you're up.
Okay, I'll drop reinforcements behind me.
Reinforcement is entering the fray. One moment here. Here he is. There he goes.
And then I will use the top of Resolve Charge to attack 3 and immobilize the one that I'm adjacent to.
Attack 3 and immobilize against Elite Ruined Machine 2.
+0 and -2.
Oh, well. That's 1 damage. And immobilize to Elite Ruined Machine number 2. They're going to immobilize themselves again, though, which is good. Okay. Now it is time for the horrors.
Were they all immobilized before by that action? Or
Who?
the Ruined Machines?
No?
Okay, why'd you say they're going to immobilize themselves again?
They're going to stop themselves from moving much by
well,
having a thing that already has its targets.
Right.
I'm not sure why I said it that way, Greg.
Yeah, it confused me.
I'm sorry. So, Sven can't do anything, so I assume he will take all 4 of his freakish arms, the 2 main arms and their arm appendages, and just smash them all around on the ground while roaring. Reginald, the raging corpse, can be more productive with his rage. He will march towards Living Spirit number 8 and do an attack 3. No wound on this one. That's the Sven difference. But attack 3, pulling it, +1. Ba-boom.
Hey, that's
a kill.
4 damage? That's a kill.
That's a clean kill.
Nicely
dude.
done.
Nicely done, Reggie. Hold it down. All right. That's going to be Reggie's job. He's just going to be back there. Just every spirit appears, he'll just kill it immediately. Awesome. Then it is I, the Boneshaper's turn. And I will use the bottom of Transfer of Essence to deal 2 damage to myself, reducing my hit points to 4, so that I can heal 1 ally within range 3 by 5. I'll do that to Sven, bring him back to full hit points. And this puts darkness in the air. Infuses darkness into the element configuration. And then I will use the top of Flow of the Black River to heal myself X + 1, where X is the number of my summons. That's 3 hit points back. I'm up to 7. Very good. Discard both of those cards, and the Boneshaper's done. Living Spirit is dead! There's no living spirits here. Haha. The Ruined Machines are doing Signal Jam. So, in order. Number 2 will muddle the Banner Spear and the Reinforcement. Number 3 goes 1-2 onto the rubble. Number 9 goes 1 so that it can muddle the most targets and muddles the people who are already muddled. Then normal number 5 I guess progresses towards, no, it can't increase the number of targets it muddles, so it just does its own focus. Whoops, I should have brought this over some. So that's okay. And then number 7 back here just moves up. That's the end of that. It's drifter time.
Okay, I'm going to prepare because those guys didn't move up far enough to make a difference here.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to put up sustained momentum. So my next 6 moves have +2 move to them.
Excellent.
And then I'm going to do nothing with the top because that spirit is dead. So
Okay.
plus
That's
my
everything?
turn. That's everything.
All right, the wind is gone. The darkness wanes. We're going into round 5. A new living spirit is going to spawn. We'll just use
and those guys
number
all
8.
took 1 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I'm
all
on a
took
short
1
rest.
damage. All right, a short rest for the banner spear. I am going to...
8 is back. Well, 8 is elite now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. It's going to be harder for Reggie to kill him. You didn't change his bottom, though, James.
What?
Didn't you say the special rule was that every second thing for 3
every
players
second one
is
has to
elite?
be elite. You're right. Good catch. Elite number 8. Congratulations.
I'm gonna maybe kill this guy.
Guided by voices.
I'm gonna move up
Which
and
boss?
maybe kill
Which
the
boss did you fight in Act 1? Okay. What am I going to do? Hold on. Yeah. I guess this is it. Okay. I'm going to act mid and do stuff. Is everybody ready?
We're ready.
Round 5. Put them up, team. Boom. And then I didn't shuffle the ruined machines because they did the same move. So obviously it's still a shuffle. Actually, there are enemies that have... Ooh, big energy orb. Hexaghost. I love names of things. And I always did. When I was
Love
a
a
kid.
good name.
Knowing the names of all the things in whatever. Any video game. Made me feel good. Alright. Banner Spear, what do you got?
6.
6. I'm going to go ahead and put that first. What do you have, Drifter?
56.
56. Well, I'm going before you, but we are going at the end.
Great.
The ruined machines will do fuel leak right after the banner spear. A thing where they move +1, and if they move at all, the ones that do move will suffer 1 damage.
These guys just kill themselves, eh?
Hmm?
These guys just sort of kill themselves.
They're
What do
working
they do
on
when
it.
they
They're
get to-
defective machines. That's what they do. When they get to us, they do a normal attack. Nothing special about
Which
it.
is
Plus, it's an attack 2 for the elites and attack 1 for the normals.
sweet.
And then the living spirit, the 1 living spirit will do nothing special, which is an attack 4 this time. I wish that Reggie was going before it, but oh well. What can you do?
Do we have to spawn anything?
Yeah, it's spawned.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's already there.
Yeah. All right, so start us up, Banner Spear.
Okay. Well,
no.
my reinforcements will not move.
Okay.
And then I will use the top of Head of the Hammer to attack 7.
Attack
the elite.
7.
Okay.
Okay. Attack 7 on elite number 2. Come on.
+1, -1. So 6 damage, which I think
6
kills
damage.
it.
That's a kill.
6 damage is a clean kill.
All right. Obliterated.
That's good too, because that means they're all going to be moving this turn.
Yep.
So they're all going to
Everybody
take
moves.
fuel leak damage.
So with the top of set for the charge, I have a move 4. Where should I go?
Do you have your boots still?
No, I just used them to get to where I am.
Right. The only place you can go is you can spin round to go next to the elite, or you can move forward onto that treasure you just dropped. Oh wait, no, those are difficult terrain. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. You could also move forward 2 to stand in front of that other elite.
Oh, then it won't move and take damage.
Yeah,
But
I think it might be best.
You'll be further forward though. I don't know.
Might be best just to stay where you are, because then you get them to move.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, well, here we go. It's fuel leaking time. Elite number 2 is dead, so elite number 3 is going to move 3. 1, 2, 3 into the place occupied by its former companion, and it will do an attack 2 on the banner spear. Attack 2, pulling it -1.
And how much damage does it take as a result of its move?
It takes 1 damage as the result of moving.
Okay.
Number 9 will go 1, 2 and attack the reinforcements. This is an attack 2 on reinforcements.
Would it step onto the rubble instead?
Yes, because that is the fewest move of hexes, but the same number of movement points. Good catch, Greg.
So it'll attack me?
No, it will still attack the reinforcement because he's ahead of you. Oh, but here, this will cheer you up, Rich. No.
Funny.
Wait, have we cursed them at all? No.
I don't remember, but you might have.
No, I do not believe I've cursed them. Let me look back. No. That's
we only played 2 rounds.
Womp womp. Pulling it +0, 2 damage. Is that a kill?
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Suffocated by the fuel leak, but number 9 takes 1 damage, so it's not in vain. Now the normals. Normal number 5 will go 1, 2, 3 towards Sven, but not get there. And normal number 7 will go 1, 2. That's all of its movement. So that's the end of the ruined machines. It's spirit time. Way back at the other end of the world. The living spirit moves back so it doesn't have disadvantage, and it does an attack 4 on Reggie, the raging corpse. Pulling it, oh hey, -2. That's not bad.
Hey,
2 damage to Reggie. All right. Sometimes it happens good. And then Reggie has something to say about that. Sven is... No, Sven's head is round being immobilized, hasn't he? He stepped on the trap. Okay. So Sven is going to move first. Take the immobilize off him. Sven has moved 2, so he moves 2 into the door to attack Ruin Machine number 9. This is an attack 3 that causes bleeding. Or wound, sorry. Wound. Attack 3, causing wound, +1. 4 damage and a wound to number 9. That's not bad. That's not bad. So that happened way up
Almost a death sentence.
Yeah, just about.
If he injures himself again, it will be.
And then Reggie steps to this living spirit. This living spirit has shield 3 and 3 hit points.
Yeah.
Pardon me, because it's elite. So that's not great. But Reggie does an attack 3. You know it'll do it. ×2. Come on, baby. Oh, I can't do this yet. But Reggie gets the +1 or kill the summon for +4. I'm not going to kill Reggie just yet while we're still so close to the...
1 damage.
Yeah. So 1 damage to the living spirit.
Chipping away.
Chipping away. Bit by bit. And then it is Boneshaper time. And I think with the bottom of Approach Oblivion, although I can use the ability to grant my summons a move, I'm actually just going to move 2. And I will take both of these loots. And then, with the top of Command the Wretched, I will command Sven, the Stitched Atrocity, to attack. What do you think? Should I go for number 5 since number 9 is so close to bleeding out, or should I try to get number 9 dead?
Is number 9 the only one? I think number 9 is the only one I can attack, so I'm going to probably kill number 9 just as a...
Okay, great.
Just as a thing to do.
In that case, I will have Sven attack this fellow, normal number 5, who currently has 3 hit points. So
Is that half health?
Yeah, and I will consume the darkness, although it's unnecessary. It just... Oh, wait, no. I see what I actually should do here. With Command the Wretched, I can consume the darkness to add Pierce. So
Oh, yeah, do that to...
I will
do
have
that to-
Reginald finish off this
Yeah.
living spirit, hopefully. I will consume the dark to give Pierce 2, so it is shield 1 against an attack 3. Pulling it. Plus 0 and poison, although it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead. Great.
Can't
Great
get any
work
more
from
poison than dead. All right.
This is how you do it in the
Good work,
in Reggie
Reginald.
Town.
And Sven's up there. He doesn't care that they might get shots on him. He's laughing. All right, that's the end of my turn. Nothing comes of it for me experience-wise or element infusion-wise. But I collect 2 loots. What are my loots? Let's find out. A double coin and a single coin.
It's a coin-heavy
Coins.
deck.
Martin made the excellent
coin
point.
deck.
Martin made the excellent point that I don't know if it's an incentive is the right way to put it, but we're more likely to have reason to do enhancements because gold is not that useful. And if you have a bunch of gold when you retire, you might as well permanently improve one of the cards in case someone else creates the same character. Like if Rich winds up actually handing the banner spear off to Michaela when she joins us, Michaela would love it, I'm sure, if there's a little +1 sticker on one of her cards.
All right.
It's just a little bit better.
She'll notice it for sure.
Good work, Boneshaper. She'll notice it when we tell her that it's there. She's not going to be that alone in trying to figure out what's going on that we won't speak to her during the show. Drifter, it's your turn.
I am going to use the bottom of accurate strikes to move 2, but with sustained momentum, it becomes a move 4. So move me 4 forward.
Oh, you want to get into the room.
Yeah, into the room.
Excellent.
That also grants me advantage on all my attacks this round, which will be this attack 5.
Okay, attack 5 with
Battle
advantage. This ought to do it.
This
guy has 2 hit points and a
plus
wound.
plus 0, push 2, roll through, and then I keep pulling, and a +1, but then I keep pulling until I pull another +1. So I'm going to go with the +1 and the push.
You executed that
he's
correctly,
dead.
as far as I know. I don't think the push happens because he just dies.
He just dies.
So
Which one was
push
he again? He was 7. Yeah. Oh, sorry, 9 rather. Had 7 damage.
Yeah. Is that everything,
Boom.
Drifter?
Because I killed an enemy with that attack, I get to move one of my persistent abilities backwards 1 slot.
The Drifter loves to move a persistent ability back 1 slot.
I sure do.
All right. That is the end of round 5. We're getting a mere normal this time. Normal number 5 spawns, Greg. Way back at the start.
I'm going to short rest.
Okay. I probably ought to short rest. Let me look here.
I could long rest, I suppose. Can you guys... we seem to be in a pretty good spot, honestly. It might be worth it.
Long resting?
Get some healing, get my armor back. I'm going to long rest.
Okay.
So that means I get to choose.
Should I long rest? Do I want in on this trend? I suppose so. I don't know what I'm really going to do, because I'm not going to be able to move that much, and Sven can take care of himself. Sure.
Yeah, we're kind of boxed in at the moment.
Long rest.
That's a treasure in front of me, right? Like there is a path to the other side.
So there is a treasure. You just have to go up and around, like this way.
Sorry, not a treasure. That's loot beside me.
Right here on the rubble, yes.
So you have to move 2 to get onto it.
Costs 2 movement points to get there. If you kill this guy, there's 2 loot there, and you can just step onto it. That guy currently has 6
I want
hit points.
to get in a meat grinding position on the other side, but I need to move 4, which means I need to move 3 or 5.
Yeah.
Which I can't do.
Well, at the mow. What do I get rid of? Let's see.
Does Sven want to go to that loot?
Sven will not move if his turn comes. He will just hit number 3. Actually, I could use the Horde of Command to put him on that rubble.
No, I was offering to move him.
Oh. Is it beneficial for you to have him there?
The more people up with me, the more I guess I should just move and set up. Never mind. Okay.
Okay.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Alright. I'm long resting. Greg's long resting.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody ready, Rich?
Yeah.
Alright. Put him up, Rich. Boom.
21.
Right. Sound off. 21. Okay. You're going
Blackjack.
first. You're going first. We're going to go Banner Spear, followed by the Ruined Machines, who are doing... What are they doing? They are doing Hasty Assault. They'll move +1, attack -1. So for the normals, that's an attack 0, and for the elites, that's an attack 1.
Wow.
Yeah, not impressive. The Living Spirit is going to do Coupled Chain, which is just a 2-target ranged attack from where it is. It doesn't move, so not only does it not have 2 targets, but it will have disadvantage because it's spawned right next to Reginald. Great stuff. And then the Sleepy
Really
Squad.
worked out for us. I'm happy with this so far.
The Sleepy Squad will bring up the rear. I guess a lot
Squeaky
depends.
Squad.
A lot depends on whether we, run out of stamina. If we run out of cards,
Yeah. If
we're
we
supposed to be
that could
really
be an
cooking.
issue, which
We'll
is
find
why
out.
I'm. But so far, I'm doing pretty good for card management.
Yeah, I haven't
don't know
lost
what
a
the rest-
card.
Is it just
Although
clear the room?
We've got to get to an escape point, but we haven't
an
revealed
escape.
it yet. There's a
Yeah.
door at the end of this hallway. We
We don't know what somehow it's going to extend this map, even though there's only 2 tiles.
Oh, this is a 3 nights. I guess it would be a 2-night scenario if we didn't play one.
Yeah.
2 rounds.
It might be
Because
Yeah.
there's just going to be another room full of shit.
at
It's
least.
definitely going to do something. Well, you know what? There's an option where we open that door and there's something so horrible that it causes us to have to turn around, and the escape is actually at the beginning of the map.
That could be.
could be
We'll
it.
find out. But
You guys should stay at the beginning of the map then.
I don't know
It's
that
real-
that's going to be it, though.
It's not. Yeah, it's not
Banner
necessarily the way.
Spear. The only way we're going to find out is if we play the game. So Banner Spear.
Yeah.
Get us started.
Okay, at the bottom of tip of the spear, I move 4, but I guess it's only 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah. And I'll throw a
Javelin?
javelin at the normal in front of me.
Oh, the normal? Like this one?
Yeah. Nope, the far away one.
Far one. Okay, number 7.
He's got 3 hit points
He's
left,
got
right?
3 hit points.
They all have 3 hit points left. Well, except for the lead. I suppose.
Yeah. So I want to try to kill him, right?
Yeah.
So attack 3, range 3,
Cool.
Bullet.
+1.
Plus
Yeah, he's
1.
dead.
Boom.
I just wanted to kill the guy that was furthest away. I don't know why I thought that was beneficial, but
Well, it feels good when the enemies don't even get to do a single thing and we've defeated them.
Mhm.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. The Ruined
there's
Machines
wind in the air too.
doing Hasty
Wind.
Assault. Wind. All right. This one, the Ruined Machine Elite number 3, will move forward to attack the Banner Spear. This is an attack 1. Pulling it. +0. 1 damage. The normal Ruined Machine doesn't even have to move to attack Sven. This is an attack 0. +1. 1 damage. Sven's going to be alright, everybody. Don't you worry. That's the Ruined Machines. It's Living Spirit time. Way back when? Way back here. The Spirit has no motion, so it does an attack 3 on Reginald with disadvantage. I'm pulling 2 cards. A -1 and a +0. So the -1 makes it 2 damage to Reginald. It's not great. It's not great. He's got 4 damage on him. Means he has 2 hit points left. But he's doing a great job of holding down the fort.
It sure is. And you can
And-
put a skeleton down and have a skeleton take at least a couple hits.
Yeah. So that's the Ruined Machine. It's long rest time. Obviously the Drifter, I don't know why I put the Drifter before me, because we're both long resting, but the Boneshaper actually has stuff that'll happen before her turn happens. So
Sure does.
Sven we'll do an attack 3 on the rune machine here. And then I'm looking here. I'm going to use, because I'm getting it right back. Oh, I've been forgetting to use the Warden's robes. So I'm taking 2 damage off of Reggie. By giving him the Warden's robes from that damage. I think it might have been Sven who got attacked first. Oh, no, but he did, but it got flesh shielded. So, perfect. We've resolved it. But this is great, because I'm long resting. I'm going to get it back. With the Horn of Command, I'll just have Sven step to here, so that the next time he moves, he gets further along.
Okay.
This rubble here is really going to slow Sven down, so we got to help
But
him
he's going to attack. He's going to attack that dude, yeah?
Yes, he is. This is an attack 3 that causes wound, although the guy's already wounded. +1. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
He's exceptionally dead. That's 3. For those keeping track at home. If I get 6, and I keep Sven alive to the end of the scenario, oh man, I am acknowledged as a master of Boneshaper.
The winner of the day.
Yeah. Okay, and that is the round. We're going into round 7. Efficient rounds right now, that's for sure. Okay, what can I live with losing? I don't know. Good job, Isaac. Making all the cards so good that it hurts every time you got to give one up.
Yeah, that is true, actually.
It's a strong design. I would get rid of that, but I need it.
I can't move forward, right? Those are obstacles in front of me, and difficult terrain behind the other guy.
Yeah.
Sure is.
I hate it, but I will do it. Wait, is there anything else I could justify doing this with? Oh, I need them all. They're all so good.
Is there... Sorry, I this is a hard map for me to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys.
Is there a route for Sven to get in meat grinding position?
Is meat grinder on the other side? Yes. Two X's to here.
You can get there in 2?
Yeah.
It is in fact where he wants to go. So as long as you go after James, you'll be there.
Yep. This is true.
Would it be here? Okay. Wait, would it be better for Sven if I moved him there and then Sven could use his own move?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
Oh, I get 2 hit points back. I forgot to heal. Loving it. Okay. Boneshaper's in good condition. Depending on how long we have to go. But I've got my big move, such as it is. Big moves. Okay. So yeah, if you can move Sven, that's grand. Okay. I'll do this for movement. And then...
what are the elements
for ability? Okay. I've chosen... I'm going late.
There's wind for sure.
What are the elements currently, James?
There are no... Oh, is there wind? Did you just create wind, Rich?
Yeah, when I threw my javelin.
Oh, great. Okay, there's wind, and that's it.
Okay. When he threw his mighty javelin.
Yeah. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right, put them up, team. Boom. Okay, and then sound off. What do you got, Banner Spear?
25.
25. How about you, Drifter?
23.
23. We're going to go Drifter Banner Spear to open the round. That much is certain. Then I'm going last. And it's going to go Rune Machine doing nothing special. And the Living Spirit doing Icy Glare. Which fortunately has no properties. Because it needs to consume frost to make it a stun attack. Instead, it is just a attack... Wait, hold on. Reggie failed to kill that living spirit last time, or did I forget to do his attack on it? I didn't do his attack. Oh.
On the normal?
Yeah.
No, you. Yeah, I guess you didn't.
Well, let's bring it back. We can do this. Attack 3 on the normal. +1. That's a kill.
Oh yeah, attack 3 on a normal. That's
Yeah.
a kill. Yeah.
And now bring back elite number 8, please, Greg.
There you go. Yeah, you didn't
Great.
summon the new one.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Yeah, it's fine. It will just be doing an attack
Yeah.
4. It's just an attack. With no frost, it can't do anything.
Okay. Drifter?
Okay. Drifter. Drift away.
I have a move 4. It's the same momentum, turns that into a move 6. I'm going to slap on my boots and jump onto that treasure.
Hooray!
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom.
There you go.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use draining. Oh, no, that's only range 2. Shoot. Well, I don't do anything with my top action, but get that treasure.
Okay. Excellent. Well, what treasure is it? It's treasure 61. Treasure 61 is... Moment of truth. Unlock a random side scenario.
Okay.
All right. I'll pull the card right now and tell you what it is. Wait, where are they? If I can ever find them, I'll do that right now.
The Unguarded Bank. My favorite scenario. It's just an empty room full of coins. We win when we've gathered all the coins.
I don't know where the deck is. We'll do it when we get back to town. But just make a mental note, Greg. Oh,
I'll make a physical note.
My office is such a horrible mess right now. Okay.
Yeah, there's a pretty good chance that that's a week from now, so you should make a not mental note.
There's a pretty good chance it's 2 weeks from now because I don't think I can do next week.
Please
Yeah,
make
definitely.
a literal physical note, Greg.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Here we are. Good job, Drifter. You've unlocked a random side scenario for us.
I like that. I like that better than a random design.
Yeah.
Because that just feels like work.
Yeah.
Where this feels like
Yes.
we get some possible game out of it.
At this exact moment, Martin's sighing because he realizes that 4 weeks from now, he has to remind us to go back and unlock a random side scenario. But that's the life he chose. All right, Banner Spear.
All right, how far is Greg from the door?
He is 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So at the bottom of regroup, I can move 2 allies within range 3. So I'm going to move Sven into meat grinding position.
Great, perfect.
Grind, grind, grind.
And I will move the Drifter onto the door.
Hell yeah.
May I? You know what? Yeah, move me onto the door.
Do it. How are we ever going to find out what's behind that door if we don't open it?
I mean, next round I could have just moved onto it of my own volition.
But we're on it now.
But
Oh man, the pre-taped call-in show is so good. What a great sketch. Have either of you ever seen that? The Mr. Show sketch, the pre-taped call-in show?
no.
It's just David Cross like playing a guy who's hosting like a public access call-in show, but it's pre-taped. And so just every week he's just frustrated because people keep calling in to talk about the wrong question and wrong topic.
The previous week's question.
Because they're calling about the episode that's airing, and he keeps being like, "No, remember this week we're trying to discuss." Anyway, and he's David Cross. You can imagine how he gets more upset and unravels as it goes.
I heard a funny radio thing the other day, which is rare for me because I'm not a radio guy, but
Not a radio head?
The person who works in the office next to mine is a radio guy once a day where he listens to the Todd Vino show. Which, here's what I know about the Todd Vino show. It's a call-in show.
Yeah.
But it's just people who call in and yell about this generation.
So a call-in show. You don't have to clarify. I know what a call-in show is.
And he had a doctor on, and they were talking about like the state of healthcare in Nova Scotia, and everything that those two were going to solve in this radio show. And
Yeah.
at the first call, they're like, they just said hello. And he's like, yeah. Can you get an MRI with a pacemaker? Because the doctor's like, what? He's like, I got a pacemaker. Is it okay for me to get an MRI? I gotta check some stuff. And he's like, no, you can't do that. You definitely shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You absolutely cannot subject your pacemaker to magnetic
well, then
resonance.
How am I gonna be able to tell if I have dementia or not? And he's like, you can't tell that from an MRI. You should go talk to your doctor.
Oh my.
Not what an MRI is for.
And then the host of the show is like, all right, thanks, buddy. Just like hung up on him. I was like, this is actually great.
Okay, so it
and
is
Hannah's telling me that doctor was also wrong.
About what?
A lot of pacemakers are MRI compatible.
Oh, how about that? My gut instinct would be...
This is a new tile.
Well, it's not a new tile. It's the gimmick we thought, where it's going to recycle the tile.
But what about the stuff that was on that tile?
I'll read the special rules in a moment, and you'll learn all about that. Yeah.
Is this a we've killed James somehow?
No, that would be brutal. Okay. Everyone on the first tile is instantly killed, costing you the scenario. Everyone needs to be on the second tile before you go to the next one. But we didn't tell you that. Okay. Greg, please add Elite Living Spirit 8. Oh, that one's here.
I already did.
All right. But the other one is Cease to Exist. This is a new Elite Living Spirit 8. And Normal Living Spirit 5.
Okay.
And then Elite Ruin Machine 9.
He's back. No
longer. Back.
Gotta remember to take off that wound.
And Normal Ruin Machine 5.
He's back.
He's back again. Now, you've turned the hallway into a scattered mess of broken bones and dashed oily flesh, and yet the dead keep coming. You run and burst into the next section of the hall, only to find more piles of dead. To make matters worse, several of the gauzy, ethereal shapes from before are materializing in the air. More wraiths, shrill and wanton. Okay.
Cool.
Remove everything from tile 7F, except door number 1. Connect it to the other side of 7H. Set it up as shown. I've done that. If any character or character summon is removed this way, place them in initiative order in unoccupied hexes closest to door 1. I've done that.
Oh, that might actually end up shunting you quite a few blocks.
It is. Oh, we're especially Reggie. We are moved forward for sure. It's great.
Yeah.
Because here's the back of it now. It's exactly what we kind of suspected it might be. At the start of each round, instead of spawning living spirits, now spawn 1 living bones at door 1. It is same gimmick where it'll be elite every second time.
Okay.
So
that sucks for next round.
This door right here.
Yeah.
It does suck. Well, I mean, I just need to... Can I help Reggie, I think? Can I help Reggie and get out of here? Yeah, because I haven't had my turn yet. Nor has Reggie. Okay.
No, Reggie's just going to move.
Yeah. Yep, we'll be moving
forward. We haven't... Remember, we're still in the middle of Rich's turn.
Yes, I know.
I got
machines are still... They're doing nothing special. So you are going to get attacked twice, Greg.
That's fine.
But the other ones aren't going to get to you with their range.
Right.
Great. So, Banner Spear.
Oh, sorry, James. Have we unlocked the exit yet? Or is
there's a door.
Just another door?
There's a door.
I should just rush that door, right?
Yes. Well, we're
Yeah.
escaping. We should all rush, which is why it's.
But I mean, if
unfortunate that the
I
rest of us
rush
are
it, I can push up a lot of people. It
Oh
looks
right,
like.
yes. If this gimmick carries on, this is definitely a carrying the team for whoever can move the fastest. Yes, I agree, Greg. Okay, so Banner Spear, finish it up.
Meat Grinder, attack 4, wound.
Attack 4 and wound on Rune
Times
Machine
2.
3. Times
Oh
2?
shit! Yeah, he's dead.
That's it. Can't get any more meat ground than dead. All right. Is that everything, Rich?
Yeah.
Good job, Banner Spear. It's Ruin Machine time. Ruin Machine number 9. Oh, I gotta move the map again. Until I get a better camera boom. This is actually preferable.
Are the
for
black
my
things
logistics.
traps?
Yes, they are. They are immobilize and wound traps. Not wound, immobilize and damage. So number 9 will step forward and he will attack you. This is an attack 2 on the Drifter. Pulling it, +2. Hate to see it.
Shield makes it just a 2.
Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. Number 5 will also come forward. He's a normal, so this is an attack 1. Pulling it. There we go. A null. It's time to shuffle this almost completely pulled modifier deck. Nice. Yeah, there's no more attacks coming this round, so the fact that I overly hastily picked up the deck and started shuffling doesn't matter. Awesome. When the Ruin Machines are done...
Oh, sorry. Both of those should have been at disadvantage.
Oh, man. Well,
I know you already shuffled.
Yeah. So, I mean, the null came up on the first one.
The first one was a null.
I'll just pull 2 for the attack 2. They're both -1s. I don't know. That's what it is.
Sure. It with my shield, it's nothing. There we go.
Okay. Well, there. It turned out to be bad that I overly hastily started shuffling the deck. But we'll live.
Sorry, I realized I'd taken a long rest.
No, it's okay.
All right, so we got to get to the end of this room, then maybe another room.
There will definitely be another room.
It's hard to say. It feels like at this point, it feels like the next room will be the last one.
Here's why I even more strongly than you, Greg, feel that the next room will be the last room. There are 3 door tokens in this scenario.
Oh,
and all 3 are now on the map.
So, do we stop now or play one more round? Like, how many rounds do you think we'll get the next time we play this?
Enough.
Like, how many rounds do you think are left?
How many rounds do I think is
there's enough?
Left?
If we wind up only having, like, if we somehow finish quickly next time, then we can just start the outpost phase at the end of an episode.
Okay.
That might even be better programming. But, yeah. So I think let's do one more round if you have one more in you. These have been going pretty fast. You might surprise yourself and have 2. That's not peer pressure.
I definitely don't have 2. I have 0 or 1.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Well, the Living Spirits, this one moves 2 but does not get within range 4 of a target. This one moves 1. Yes. Moves 1 and does not get within range of a target. Meanwhile, back on the freaky side of things, the freaks. Sven goes 1-2 onto the rubble. And that's all he can do. Then Reginald, the Raging Corpse, goes 1. Hold on. Yeah, neither of these is any closer. So he goes... Wait. No. This is a little bit better, I think. From here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. It's identical. So he moves like that. The Boneshaper has a move 4. So she will go with the bottom of Returned Servant. 1, 2, 3. God damn it, Sven. But it's okay.
You couldn't move there anyway.
You know what? No, I don't want to use the Hornet command. I might actually need to do some commanding. With the top of Wrath of the Turned Earth, I'll do nothing because there's nothing to do with it. So that was kind of a bust. That's the end of round 7. We're going in to round 8.
I think I actually have to long rest.
Okay.
Get my boots back. The cards that I have don't even have move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not going to be useful.
And I have 4 health left, so that heal would help.
The heal would help. Oh, no, I did heal myself. No, I didn't. No, I did. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna need to long rest soon as well to get my own boots back, but I thought I'd move up first. So
Okay.
that is what I shall do.
I think I will be. I'll heal Reginald because he's going to be in a fight and he's already got some damage. I don't even know that there's a point in me trying to speed up my movement here so much as it is to just wait for Greg to open the door and teleport me.
It's going to take me 3 rounds to open the door.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to go
Or
in.
I could... Or you can long rest with 2 cards, can't you? These are both really good movement cards. I prefer... these are also both really good for doing damage. But movement I need more than damage. Yeah, 3 rounds.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to go quick, I guess. The living bones that spawns will be living bones, normal living bones 3.
Normal living bones 3. He's back.
He's back. Okay. So, this is it. Is everybody ready?
Ready.
Put them up. Boom. And sound off. Drifter, what do you get?
17.
I need to flip a card for all the monsters. Okay. 17. You're going before me because I'm going at 18. We're all going before all our foes, even though they're all acting pretty quick for themselves. The living bones will go 25 with hasty assault, if it's alive. It probably will be, actually. The ruined machine will do latch on, an immobilizing and poisoning movement that doesn't otherwise have an attack attached to it, but immobilize sucks right now. And the living spirits will do booming scream on their turn. They can't get multiple targets, so that's just an attack -1 for our purposes.
Is this a no move for the ruined machines, or do they move as well?
They move +1, so they're moving 3.
Can I see the bit of the map?
Oh yes, let's, because it is your turn.
Ah, shit. They're going to immobilize me. There's 2 of them, too. Oh, well, I could do this. 5, here's a 6 health. Okay, I can bank on this strategy. I'm going to attack for 5. Right. The normal ruined machine.
Normal ruined machine 5, which has 6 hit points.
Attacking for 5 +1. Okay, he's dead.
Dead.
That's good. Okay, that worked out for me. Okay, because I killed him, I get to move something back 1.
Okay.
I will move my shield 1 back 1.
Very nice.
Then I will move 5 forward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like right up into here?
Right up to him. And then that grants me an additional shield 1 for the rest of the round.
Nice.
And I'm good now.
Okay.
You'll see why if you're confused.
I am confused, but I'm looking forward to finding out why. Okay. Back in time. Oh, no. Well, okay. It doesn't matter, because toddling out of this room was never the goal, or it was never practical. But Sven, obviously, is going to focus now on the living bones and start going backwards. 1, 2. Reginald also goes back, raging at these bones.
Does he only have to move 2?
Yep.
Oh, I thought he had to move 3.
He sure
Was
doesn't.
it Reggie who moves 3?
No, they all just
None of your summons do?
No, they're all reanimated.
The
corpses,
shamblers.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you don't know. A future card might be the undead sprinter.
That's
Yeah.
true. This is attack 3 on the normal living bones, who has 5 hit points and shield 1. Attack 3, pulling it, +1, so 3 damage to normal living bones. Number 3.
Not bad.
Not bad. Then it is my turn. Great. And I will use, the Boneshaper, will use the bottom of Transfer of Essence to hurt myself 2. And then heal 1 ally within range 3 by 5. I only need to heal Reggie 2. I wish in hindsight I'd gone later, but that's okay. He's back to full, ready to take this attack from a living skeleton, from a living bones, sorry. And then I will use Darkness Enters the Air, and I'll use the top of Flow of the Black River to heal myself X+1, where X is the number of my summons. That's a heal 3. Just a net gain of 1 hit point this round. Not bad. That is the Boneshaper's turn. The Living Bones does a hasty assault. It already has a target. Sven. Wait. No, it's not adjacent to Sven. It will attack Reginald. Of course it's not adjacent to Sven. It would be dead. It does an attack -1, which is an attack.
James?
Yes.
What's its movement?
Its movement?
It's
because it's
2?
a 2 target. It's a 2 target.
Yeah, it would move up so it could hit both.
Good catch. 1, 2. The Living Bones, if you get a good look here at the art, have 4 arms. So they can attack multiple targets.
Must feel like a real little guy in front of Sven, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably feeling real bad about himself.
If it's possible for a reanimated skeleton to feel intimidated, that's how this thing
It's like when a guy flexes and he's pretty muscular, but then the next guy in the lineup is like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah. So here he goes. Attack 1 on Sven, the Stitched Atrocity. Hey, +1, good for him. 2 damage. It ain't gonna help you none. It ain't gonna save you. And sure as shit don't make you no fucking hero. Alright. And then, an attack 1 on Reginald, the Raging Corpse. Null!
Nice.
Okay. Good job, Living Bones. Ruined Machine. The Ruined Machines are doing Latch On. Number 9 will latch on to the Drifter. Tell me why, Greg. Why is this okay? Am I gonna find out?
Reinforced shield. When an enemy gives you a negative condition, ignore it.
So, what happens when an enemy is giving you 2 negative conditions at once?
Let me look up the card.
Yeah. This is a thing that comes
unless
up
you have it in front of you.
I don't.
Okay, I'll just I've got it here then. Reinforced shield. When an enemy would apply a negative condition to you, prevent the condition. It's 1 use, so I would just prevent one of them. I will prevent the immobilize.
Okay.
What's the other one?
The other one's poison.
All right, I'll be poisoned.
Okay. All right. Good. You have blocked immobilize. Hooray! All right. The living spirits.
No, you know what? I'm long resting next turn. I will block the poison and I will be immobilized.
Yeah, if you're long resting, who cares?
I'm already long resting.
All right. The living spirits are going to do Booming Scream. Neither of them has any chance of multiple targets. So the elite will move back and then it has range on you. Attack -1. This is an attack 3 on the Drifter. Pulling it -1. 2 damage.
Because of my shield, no damage.
The normal is already within move range 3 of you, so it will not move. It will do an attack -1. That's an attack 2. Attack 2 on the Drifter. Pulling it +0. 2 damage.
Because of my shield, that's no damage.
Okay. And that's the round. The darkness wanes.
Good
Going
news.
to round 9 next time.
In 2 weeks.
Okay.
I don't believe I can make it next week. I will probably be at Halcon as late as 8, if not later. So I don't think I'll be able to make the show.
Maybe we should just play at Halcon.
James, have we promoted enough that Halcon might offer us a sort of live panel?
Man, I haven't promoted anything.
So
We're
yes.
entirely reliant on people stumbling along, which has certainly served us decently well. We've cultivated a quality audience.
Oh, we didn't explain. For those who haven't figured it out, HalCon, as the name might suggest, is short for Halifax Convention and is our local nerd convention here
It's the
in the
convention
unnamed
here.
city in which we play.
Yeah, in our anonymous home. So yeah, so this Dead Mile turned out to be pretty much what we kind of thought. It's not too much bullshit. In fact, like, the scenario feels pretty friendly, but I guess we'll see what that last room has in store for us. We're back
We're
here.
also doing pretty well.
And we are going to have an elite bones showing up here in our little area. But there is also 4 of us waiting to smash that elite bones and the normal bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a bad setup. And with me far
Every
ahead,
year they either get Bryan Cranston or they just settle for Hal Johnston. Guided by Voices is saying that he thought it was a con celebrating famous Hals. And if you're thinking, who the hell is Hal Johnston? Guided by Voices. Well, that's the step down from a famous guy, Bryan Cranston, who played a character named Hal, to a Canadian famous guy, Hal Johnson. And
last year they got Hal
Plath.
9000 though. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, they're famous Hals. Get Kenneth Branagh. He can talk about playing Prince Henry or King Henry V.
Hal Borland.
Hal Borland. Yeah, fictional characters.
man.
Are welcome.
I don't know if we can get Richard Karn for the gag, but saying it now, you know.
If
Richard
Douglas
Karn?
Rain, who voiced Hal 9000, hadn't died in 2018, we probably could get him because he is a Canadian actor.
Oh, that's a shame. But
Yeah.
so what Richard Karn can do here is you say, and now you're known for playing a pretty famous Hal, and then he could do the line. I don't think so, Tim. And then leave because he's not a famous Hal.
Yeah.
All right, do the thing.
His feet
Yeah.
might be pretty steep. All right, so check it out.
We gotta
Hold
do
on.
the thing.
All right, okay. King's Quest for the Perils of Rosella tomorrow. Those perils, oh man, let me tell you. Then on Sunday, Ultima Underworld 2, The Labyrinth of Worlds. We carry on. Good wordplay, Guided by Voices. We carry on in said Labyrinth of Worlds. I gotta find another black gem, I guess. I also gotta keep that session shorter because I gave myself a very bad headache playing that primitive 3D game for too long last Sunday. And then on Tuesday, okay, Greg?
Yeah, Tuesday should be fun.
More Shodai Niketsuku Kunio-kan, and then probably
Fun
nothing
is fine
here
and fun combined, for those wondering.
until a fortnight hence. Probably nothing else Frosthaven wise. So that's where we are, and that's where we're going. Why am I holding my hand up? Okay, I'll put it back up in a moment. If you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice, but I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, that we're in the same segment of the same very, very long corpse-filled hallway together. Take care of yourselves, and be kind to everyone you meet.